Hello and welcome back to my live once again. The name is still Classyforex and we are here to simplify the complicated. If you just join in, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this particular video over here, and let's continue with our technical analysis for the day. If you are in, welcome and then a very good morning to you all. Guys, start dropping your pairs in the comment section and let's begin with work as soon as possible. Let's begin with work as soon as possible. All right, I'm seeing the first pair over here by Ngema. Ngema is saying XAUUSD. All right, so we are going to dive into gold as our first pair for the day. Good as our first pair for the day. All right, so let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Gold, we talked about gold yesterday. We were looking for a second opportunity, which we are in at the moment. So I'll go through gold starting on the daily time frame and then look at the possible entries as well. All right, so this is gold on the daily time frame. Now, gold on the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone, the daily mid-range zone, and then the daily lower zone over here as well. Now, if we look at the daily time frame, price is moving in an uptrend. Why? Because this is a higher high, a higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, equal higher low, buy pressure from the middle zone, pushing the market continuously to the upside. So price on the daily time frame is heading all the way to the next resistance level of the daily because we are in an uptrend. So once price gets to the resistance level of the daily, then it completes the equal highs over here on the daily time frame. So since we understand our price going all the way up there, let's look for entry on the 4-hour time frame to the upside. So let's switch all the way to 4H. All right, so this is also the 4-hour time frame on gold. Now, gold on the 4-hour time frame, let's put meaning into it very quickly. So on the 4H time frame, we have the 4H upper zone and then the 4H lower zone. Price is also in an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame. Why? Because it has been able to break above this 4-hour equal high also to the upside, giving us a higher high. After higher high, we have seen higher low. What happens next? Continuational push all the way to the upside. So gold, I'm already in the second entry of this trade. Okay, remember, I give you guys the first entry over here. And the second entry has also been given, but I think I gave it in the VIP. But yesterday, I also gave it to you guys for free over here. I said that once you see candle confirmation, you enter. Okay, so this was the second that I gave on the second entry on gold. So yesterday, we saw this beautiful candle confirmation. Hold on. This was a beautiful candle confirmation right here, which we used it to buy all the way to the upside on gold. So gold, we are in a buy. You can join us and then ride with us. Okay, it's that simple. It's that simple. Let me switch to the one that I just analyzed. This is it. So if you're not in, you can join in now and then ride with us. So that is it for gold. Second entry, we are going all the way to the upside. All right, let's look at the next pair in the comment section. Next pair in the comment section. All right, I'm seeing, what do we have here? We have NASDAQ and then AUDCHF, AUDCAD. All right, let's go all the way to NASDAQ. What has happened on the NASDAQ? Yesterday, we predicted a buy on NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ, we predicted a buy on it. Let's go and check it out on NAS 100. Okay, so this is the buy that we predicted yesterday on NASDAQ. You can see that our price is playing out as we predicted. But let's go to the overall time frame and then start the analysis on or from there. All right. So this is what NAS 100 on the monthly time frame. Let's put meaning into it very quick. On the monthly, we have the upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Price is in an uptrend on the 3 months. Higher high, higher low, higher high again, higher low. Where we go next? We are going all the way to the next resistance level. So price on the 3 months time frame is going to make contact with the next resistance level over here or the previous high. But let's take it again to the monthly time frame to add more meaning. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of NAS 100, and then on monthly things makes a lot of sense. Okay, so if you look at the monthly time frame, this is the push the upside, we give us a higher high. This is the exhaustion as higher low. Price is going all the way to make contact with its previous high. So before price makes contact with the previous high, we are going to make profit out of it as well. All right, so let's take it all the way again to the weekly time where we can add another meaning to this analysis. All right, I'm also using EURUSD. I'll dive into it for you very quick. Okay, let's continue. All right, so this is also the weekly time frame of NAS 100. Now NAS 100 and the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range. So what has price done on the weekly? The buy pressure on the weekly has been able to break above the weekly resistance level, giving us the assurance that indeed price is heading all the way to the next resistance as equal high on the monthly and then the 3 months time. So price is coming all the way up here. Simple as that. This is high. This is also another high, and this is also another what high, equal high. So that is where price is what heading to. Let's take it again to daily time. Look at how we can be picking the entry to the upside on NAS100. So this is NAS100 also on the daily time. And on the daily time frame, we have the daily mid-range. So what happened on the daily? The daily is also giving us an uptrend, indicating that we are going to the upside. We have what higher high here, higher low, and a continuational push which has been able to break above previous high. So our entry is going to be found above the daily resistance to go all the way to reach what? The higher zone resistance over here. All right, let me take it further to the 4-hour time frame and then add our final touch. Okay, so this is also the 4-hour time frame of NAS100, and this is what we predicted yesterday. All right, so yesterday I told you guys that what? You have a break of structure here, which price we use to break above. Then after breaking above, you have what? Higher high. After higher high, you expect higher low before an entry all the way to the upside. So NASDAQ, I'm expecting what the retest before what we can join in and then ride it all the way to the upside on this pair. So this is our full and complete analysis on the NAS100 as well. All right, very beautiful one. This is our full and complete analysis on the NAS100. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. So you have NAS100 fully done over here. Let's go to the next pair on our list. Next pair on our list. All right, next pair on our list. I'm seeing AUDCAD. Let's go the way to AUDCAD. Did we analyze this yesterday? Yes, we did. Okay, no, we did it. We did it. Okay, so AUDCAD, we might have an entry over here, but let's go over it. Okay, so AUDCAD, let me switch all the way to a 3-month time frame and then begin the analysis. Okay, I might give this entry probably just now. So stay here and then be very attentive. All right, so this is what AUDCAD on the 3-month time. What do we see here on AUDCAD? We have the upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. On AUDCAD 3-month time frame, there's buy pressure on what? Support level, pushing the market all the way to the upside. And then we can see another buy pressure also here in the form of what? This wick formation or this wick what? Candle that we are seeing over here. So there's a lot of buy pressure on the support level here that will push the market to the upside. So AUDCAD, what are we going to do? We are going to be looking for buying opportunities only that will take us all the way to the upside. Let's take it again to the monthly time frame to add more meaning. All right, so this is also the monthly time frame of AUDCAD. Now, AUDCAD on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly mid-range zone buy. What else do we see here on the monthly time frame? We are seeing the same thing, strong level of buy pressure, which is in the form of what? This wick formation, pushing the market continuously to the upside. So AUDCAD, I'm expecting one more buy pressure to set in and then push the market continuously up there. Let's take it again to weekly time frame and add another meaning which tells us that we are going all the way up. Let's go to weekly. Okay, so this is also the weekly time frame of AUDCAD. Now, if you look at AUDCAD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper and then the weekly lower zone. What has price done? The buy pressure came in from here, broke above the weekly lower zone very easily, went all the way up, and then also broke above the weekly upper zone easily as well to the upside, giving us what a push. After a push, what happens next? Exhaustion after exhaustion, continuation push all the way up there. Someone can also stand here and say that this is what? A head and shoulder or reversal formation, and it's also what? Correct. We can see what? A beautiful break of structure or head and shoulder here, indicating that on the weekly, we are also what? Moving to the upside. So let's take it again to daily time frame and add another meaning to this technical analysis. So on to a daily. All right, now this is also a daily time frame of AUDCAD. Now AUDCAD on the daily time frame, let's also put meaning into it. On the daily, we have the daily mid-range zone, strong level of buy pressure from this support level, moving the market all the way to the upside. So what are we going to look for? We're looking for buys. Remember, the buys are coming in from where? This area all the way to the upside. Now remember, this particular area is the right shoulder of this what? Head and shoulder formation that we have talked about on the weekly time frame. We are expecting buy pressure from here to move to the upside. Let's take it to a 4H and then prepare for a buy to the upside. All right, so this is AUDCAD on the 4-hour time. Now, on the 4-hour time for AUDCAD, it's quite very simple. Let's explain. We have buy pressure from here, buy pressure from here. Okay, price broke below, another buy pressure from here. What do we have? Break of structure or what? Head and shoulder formation. So price was initially in a downtrend. It broke below here, gave us a lower low, a lower high, but it couldn't extend further. Instead, went all the way up as well. Another push, exhaustion. We are going all the way up there. So this beautiful structure is a representation of what? A head and shoulder or break of structure, which is going to take us all the way to the upside. Let me draw it well for you guys to see. Beautiful structure here. We are moving all the way to the upside. So AUDCAD, this is a beautiful entry that we can hop in now. Okay, it's a very, very good entry that we can hop in now. I have candle confirmation here, which is what? Morning star candle confirmation, which we can use as a confirmation to buy all the way to the upside. So AUDCAD, this is a very beautiful trade that we can all hop in and then make money out of it as well. Okay, 1:3 risk to reward ratio, a good pair, a good risk reward, and then we can what? Make money out of it as well. So AUDCAD fully done. Okay, if you are here and you are interested in this AUDCAD, you can also hop in and then ride it all the way to the upside. Okay, I'm going to give it in my VIP group as well, but this one is the free signal over here, not in the Telegram free signal. I'm giving the free signal here on the live. Okay, kind courtesy of those of you that were able to make it here. You have this signal. I have this signal for you to enjoy. All right, so you have what? AUDCAD over here. These are the coordinates. I'm also going to be sending it to my my VIP group. Okay, hold on, let me just take a screenshot here, and then I send this to my VIP group as well. So I'm giving you guys for free over here because of your presence over here. It means a lot. It means a lot. Your support means a lot over here. All right, so AUDCAD, you can hop in and then ride it all the way to the upside. All right, I hope you guys are getting in. So AUDCAD buy. AUDCAD buy. All right, so AUDCAD we are in. AUDCAD we are in. AUDCAD we are in. Make sure that you are applying your proper risk. Okay, let me do a lot of calculation over here before I also take this particular trade on AUDCAD. AUDCAD. So entry is at 0.88771. 0.88771. And then we have the stop loss at 0.88259. 0.88259. That's also going to be it as well. So I'm entering this pair right away. AUDCAD. So who brought up the AUDCAD? Joseph. Okay, Joseph, you've done very well with the AUDCAD. Okay, we are all hopping in. We are all hopping in AUDCAD. Where is it? AUDCAD. AUDCAD. Okay, there you are. Done. So AUDCAD done. AUDCAD done. All right, guys, let's continue. Let's continue. So AUDCAD has been entered. AUDCAD has been entered. If you're interested, just join in and let's flow. All right, so AUDCAD is done. We are done. Let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing EURUSD and then EURGBP. Let's go the way to EURUSD. So EURUSD, I've also given you guys a second entry on this pair. Okay, so AUDCAD second entry has been given in the free signals group. So you want the coordinates, just click the link that I've pinned over here on the live chat to join the free signals group and have access to this particular trade on what EURUSD also. So EURUSD, let's go to the analysis again, starting on the 3 months time frame. Okay, so this is EURUSD on the 3 months time frame. Let's put meaning into it again. So on the 3 months time frame of EURUSD, we have the 3 months upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then lower zone. There's a strong level of buy pressure on this support level, which is constantly moving price all the way to the upside. Okay, buy pressure, we are moving all the way up there. So where is this buy pressure going? It is heading all the way to a next what? Resistance level. Why am I saying that it's going all the way to a next resistance level? What are my conditions, or what did I see before saying that price will go all the way up there? Let's do the explanation by going to the monthly time frame. So let's switch to the monthly time frame. All right, so this is the monthly time frame of EURUSD. We have the monthly upper zone and then the monthly lower zone. price has been able to break above the strong resistance level of the monthly to the upside. So this break above the monthly resistance level, which is a strong level, signifies that buyers are in control. They are definitely pushing the market all the way up to create what a higher high, probably a higher low, and then we go all the way up there. But for now, we know the price is going all the way to the next resistance level above to create what? A higher high. All right. So now that we understand the price going all the way up also from the monthly, let's take it again to weekly time frame for more understanding. Okay, so this is also the weekly time frame of EURUSD. Now, if you look at EURUSD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper zone or the weekly mid-range zone. Now, the weekly price is also giving us an uptrend. Why? Because it was able to break above these equal highs to the upside, giving us what? A new higher high. Price dropped down for higher low, and we are seeing buy pressure set in, pushing the market continuously to the upside. So EURUSD, I'm expecting a continuation push to give me what? A new higher high on the weekly, which will also be what? Another higher high for what? For the monthly. So on the monthly time frame, we're going to get a new higher high because price broke above these equal highs. And on the weekly, we're also going to get another new higher high because price is definitely going to break above this previous higher high as well. So that is it. It's very simple. So you're looking for buying opportunities to the upside. Let me take it quickly again to the daily time frame to add another meaning to this technical analysis. All right. So this is also the daily time frame of EURUSD. Now, EURUSD on the daily, we have the upper zone on top, and then the lower zone also below over here. Price is in an uptrend on the daily. We saw break of structure. Price went all the way up, give us a higher high here, a higher low that's broken above again. We have seen retest. We are likely to go all the way to the upside in that manner. So EURUSD, we are looking for entry above the daily resistance here to move continuously to the upside. Let me take it quickly again to the 4-hour time frame and explain the final touch on this one, second entry on EURUSD. So EURUSD, we have the 4-hour time frame here as well. Now on the 4-hour time frame, remember we took what? An opportunity on this pair. This was our first entry on EURUSD. It was given a free signals group. Like I said, if you're not in the free signals group, make sure to click the link that I've pinned on the live chat or just go to the description of this video and then join from there as well. So the EURUSD 4-hour time frame, this was our first buying opportunity. All right. Now, since price has been able to break above the daily resistance level and has given us a new push, you've seen what? Retest or exhaustion after exhaustion, we buy all the way to the upside. What is the candle confirmation over here? A bullish engulfing candle close. So you can clearly see that after the retest of this daily resistance, price has given us what? Bullish engulfing candle close, indicating what? We can have a second entry to buy all the way up there. So EURUSD, the buy has been given. Make sure to join the free signals group in the description to also hop in and ride with us on this pair. Right, on to the next pair on EURUSD. On to the next pair. What's the next pair? What's the next pair going to be? Let's check out EURGBP. It has been mentioned quite a lot by Boss Vinny. Boss Vinny, long time. EURGBP. I haven't seen this guy for a while. I haven't seen this comment for a while. Vinny, you are welcome again. You're welcome. All right. So let's talk about EURGBP. What has happened on EURGBP? Let's go all the way to a monthly time frame and then begin from the monthly. 3 months as usual. Okay, so EURGBP, we are on the 3 months time frame. Now, over here on the 3 months time frame, let's put meaning into it very quickly. EURGBP on the 3 months time, we have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Number one, there's buy pressure from this support level, which is what? Moving the market anytime price miss contact. Price made contact recently here. We saw the same thing. Buy pressure pushed the market all the way up. But as buy pressure pushed the market all the way up, there's been sell pressure which has also brought the market all the way down. And that sell pressure is in the form of what? This wick formation. So buyers came in, they pushed the market to the upside. Sellers have come in, they have also brought the market all the way down. So what is happening? Who is in control now? Is it sellers or buyers? Let's take it again to the monthly time frame and have a closer look as to who is in control of this one particular movement. Are we coming down or we are going up? Let's go the way to weekly time frame to find out. The monthly, sorry. All right, so this is the monthly time frame of EURGBP. Now, EURGBP on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper and the monthly lower zone. What happened on the monthly time frame? On the monthly, we saw that price was able to break structure, but sellers has come in and reversed the market to a downside. Let me explain. So this was our previous lower low, and this was our new lower low. What happened? Buyers were able to break above previous lower low, went all the way to touch the daily upper zone as high. But after high, that was where what? The sell pressure came in with the form of this wick, pushing the market all the way to the upside, closing below this what? Weekly, monthly lower zone. So on the monthly, it is very evident that what sellers are in control, since we are seeing what? A downtrend over here. Okay, push, push here, exhaustion, another push. Okay, another exhaustion, but price couldn't continue after retest, couldn't continue the way up. It kept dropping all the way to a downside. So sellers are in control. They are pushing the market continuously to the downside. Simple as that. So sellers are in control. What are we going to look for? Selling opportunities to the downside. But let's look at how we can pick ourselves to a downside on Euro GBP. All right, so Euro GBP, taking it all the way to the weekly time frame. So this is also the weekly time frame of Euro GBP. Now Euro GBP on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range zone, and now on the weekly time frame, price has also broken structure. Why? Because it broke below its previous what? Higher high here, dropped all the way down. That's giving us a what? A lower low. We'll be expecting lower high, and then sell pressure will come in to move the market all the way to a downside. So EURGBP, that is it also for what? For the weekly, I'm expecting a movement to the upside before what? Sell pressure coming all the way down. Let's take it again to daily time frame to add another meaning on this pair. Okay, so this is what EURGBP on the daily time. On the daily time frame, it's quite simple. So what we are seeing over here in the daily is a downtrend. This is very good for us. Okay, we see what? Lower low, you see lower high, you see another lower low, equal low or new lower low. If you can see it in that manner, price has gone all the way up. So here I can see that price has made a double touch on this previous level and has given us what? A bearish engulfing candle close. So what does it tell us? This tells us what? It is ready for what? The sell to the downside. But let's go to the 4 time frame. Look at what the 4 time frame structure is saying before an entry will come into a downside. All right, so let's go all the way to 4H time frame. All right, so this is the 4 time frame of Euro GBP. Now Euro GBP on the 4 time frame, let's put our final touch. Okay, so on the 4 time frame, price has also broken structure, indicating that we are coming down. How did it break structure? Look at this. We saw how they push the upside, higher high, higher low, higher high again, and that higher low, but price couldn't continue. It broke below, giving us a new lower low. So we're going to be expecting one lower high. That means price to go up before it may drop all the way to a downside. So EURGBP, this is going to be our full and complete technical analysis. There should be retest over here as lower high on the 4H. Then sell pressure will come in to move the market all the way down. So that is it also for what? EURGBP. So EURGBP, this is our full and complete technical analysis. A very beautiful one on this pair. Very, very beautiful one on this pair. Okay, very beautiful one on this pair as well. So EURGBP, we are also done with the technical analysis. All right, let's move to the next one on the list. Next one on the list. All right, so you are welcome by what's the name? Chris Finest. Oh, wonderful. So Chris is a very handsome guy. Chris Finest is saying thank you, bro. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right, I'm seeing US oil. Let's go the way to US oil. The last time we tackled it, we still haven't found entry yet on US oil. Let's go the way to US oil. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see it. I'll analyze for you. Okay, I will see it and I'll analyze for you. I will see and analyze for you. I will see and analyze for you. All right. So this is US oil also on the 4-hour time frame. Now I'm going to take my time and begin the analysis from the higher time frame, so we know where price is going and how we can pick our entry into that direction. So 3 months. Let's go the way to what? US oil. Okay, so this is US oil on a 3M time frame. On the 3M time frame, we have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone as well. Now on this time frame, what do we see? We are seeing that price has been able to break below the what? The 3 months middle zone to the downside. So if what sellers have been able to break below the what? The middle zone or the support level of the 3 months to the downside, then who is in control? It is absolutely what? Buyers, sellers that are in control on this higher time frame. All right, so on this 3 months time frame, the sellers what? Market. But let's go to the other time frames and look at what is also happening there as well. All right, so on to the monthly time frame of US oil. All right, so this is US oil on the monthly time. On the monthly time frame, we also have the monthly upper zone and the monthly lower zone over here. So price has been able to break below this strong support level of the monthly to the downside, giving us a lower low. After lower low, we've seen lower high. Will there be sell pressure to come all the way to the downside? Let's find out as we go to the various time frames together on US oil. So US oil, taking it again to the weekly time frame for another analysis. All right, so this is also the weekly time frame of US oil. Now, US oil on the weekly time frame, we have what? Lower low here on the weekly. Look at this. Push your downside, lower low, lower high, equal low, and equal lower high. Now, after price gave us the equal lower high here, it came in with an evening star candle confirmation. You can see that there's an evening star candle confirmation over here. But still, sellers couldn't push the market down after giving us what? The signs. They still wasn't able, or there wasn't any strong sell pressure to push the market all the way down, even after giving us the candle confirmation. But instead, we saw buyers come in and then has pushed the market all the way to the upside. Okay, so this is making the sell setup a little bit wavy, because now sellers are here, buyers are here. We don't know who is in control. Let's take it again to the daily time frame and check the daily, so that we can understand what exactly is going on over here. Okay, so sellers came in, buyers have come in. So there's like a battle between buyers and sellers. But let's take it to daily time frame for more understanding. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of US oil. Now, US oil in the daily time frame, we have the daily lower, the daily upper zone and then the daily lower zone. On the daily, I can see equal levels of buy pressure and then equal levels of sell pressure as well. Okay, there's more sell pressure here. So this is an indication of what? We are in a range of consolidation around here. That was why what? We saw the sell pressure candle for the evening star on the weekly, and then bullish candle came in. So there's a battle over here between buyers and sellers. All right, let's take the forward time frame, look at the battle very well before we decide on entry. Okay, so this is also the forward time frame of US oil. Now, US oil on the forward time frame, this is what we have over here. You can see the what? The range of the consolidation very well, equal levels of buy sensitivity, and then equal levels of what? Sell pressure or sell sensitivity as well. So this is what? A range or a consolidation period. So as a result of this, we cannot what? Pick any entry on US oil. Why? Because price can either break above, retest and go all the way up, or it can drop below, break below the range, and then also continue dropping all the way down. So US oil, we are going to leave this pair for now, and then what? Monitor it as time goes on to know where price will break to and where we can pick our entry to as well. Okay, so that's also for our US oil. For now, zero entry on this pair. We're waiting for what? The new update, whether what? There's a break above the monthly resistance level to the upside, or there's a break below the daily support level also to the downside. So that's also for what? For US oil. No entry on this pair at the moment. All right, let's go to the next one on the list. All right, I'm seeing GBPJPY. Let's go to GBPJPY. Now, GBPJPY, I don't know what this pair is doing to me. Okay, today I look at this, I'm seeing it in a way, and then the next day I'm also seeing it another way. So it's kind of what? Tricky for me to get the direction accurately. But let's go through this pair and then try to analyze it again from the higher time frame. So looking at GBPJPY from the higher time frame perspective, what do we see here? On the higher time frame perspective, we have what? The upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Price has reached resistance level of what? GBPJPY. Now, after reaching resistance level, we haven't seen any form of what? Movement, okay? Any form of what? Significant movement, okay? We only saw sell pressure from above and the buy pressure also from below. So there's nothing that we can really understand over here unless we take it to another time frame. So GBPJPY, let's take it to what? The monthly time, and then get a closer look as what exactly is happening on the resistance level over here on this pair. So GBPJPY, taking it again to the monthly time frame. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of GBPJPY. We have the what? The upper zone and then the lower zone. So you can clearly see that over here on the monthly time frame, there's buy pressure from below, and then also sell pressure from what? From above. So this is what a range or consolidation. As we go to what the lower time frame, you get to understand. So over here, there's buy pressure from below and then sell pressure from above anytime price makes contact with the what? With the 3 months resistance level. Let's take it again to the weekly time frame and add another meaning. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of GBPJPY. Now, GBPJPY on the weekly time frame, this is what we have over here. Okay, simple as that. So this is the buy pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also the sell pressure from here, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure. Right, so this is what? A range of consolidation period that we are currently seeing. But now, price is on the resistance level of this what? 3 months resistance or 3 months middle zone. All right, so are we also going to see sell pressure from here to bring the market down so that the price can continue in the range of consolidation, or are we going to see what? Buy pressure push the market all the way up? Let's find out as we go to the time frames together. So US or GBPJPY, let's take it to a daily time frame. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of GBPJPY. Now GBPJPY on the daily time frame, we are seeing number one, daily upper and then daily lower zone. Sell pressure from here, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure, and then price heading all the way to another one, sell pressure zone. All right. So if price is able to make contact with this area, will you see sell pressure again to try and drop again to a downside? Certainly. Okay. So if buyers can make contact again with this one resistance level, we are definitely going to see another sell pressure, then be coming and bring the market all the way down. Okay. So GBPJPY, I'll be looking for selling opportunity if the contact is made. Let me take it again to the 4-hour time frame for a better explanation. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of GBPJPY. So GBPJPY on the 4-hour time frame, we have the 4-hour mid-range over here. Price created a double top, and after creating a double top, it came all the way down perfectly to break below the neckline. Okay, it has gone all the way up to retest the neckline, but still it couldn't fall. Okay, so I was looking for what? A sell opportunity here yesterday. Okay, I was waiting patiently to pick a sell over here, but price got there and it still managed to break above it. Okay, so here on GBPJPY, I'll be looking for my next selling opportunity right exactly on this one area. So once price is able to make contact somewhere around here, that'll be where I'll be looking for my next selling opportunity to the downside on GBPJPY, because I know that the what? This zone is a very strong level of sell pressure, and then it can bring the market down once there's contact made on it. All right, so that's it also for GBPJPY. GBPJPY, that is also for it. All right, let's continue with the next pair. All right, I'm seeing your card in the comment section. I'm also seeing S&P 500. Very good. So today I was able to draw zones on S&P 500. So Darlington, at first you have your S&P 500 very soon. But first, let me deal with what EURCAD. So EURCAD, let's take it all the way to the higher time frame. Okay, so this is EURCAD. EURCAD, let me take it all the way to the 3 months time frame and then explain from there. All right, so EURCAD 3 months time frame, what is happening over here? Now, the 3 months time frame, we have the upper zone, mid-range zone, and the lower zone. Let's explain what very closely. Let me push it up and explain very closely. Now, if you look at the 3 months time frame, price has made contact with the resistance level, right? Contact. And I've seen sell pressure after making contact recently. Look at the sell pressure in the form of what? A week here. This one, the sell pressure. But the question is, the sell pressure that price I've seen here, is it enough to reverse the market again to the downside, or buyers are still in control and they'll push the market up? Let's find out as we go to the time frames together. You understand? All right, let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame and then add more meaning. Okay, so this is also the monthly time frame of EURCAD. So EURCAD on the monthly time frame, price broke about the middle zone, which was what the equal highs over here to the upside, giving us what the higher high. So this area will be called the higher high on the monthly. But after creating higher high, are we going to see sellers come in and push the market all the way down? Because I'm still seeing what? Selling pressure over here. Is it so? Let's continue as we take it again to where? To the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of EURCAD. Now, EURCAD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper zone and then the weekly lower zone. On the weekly, price is what? Moving in an uptrend. Price is still what? In the uptrend phase. So that means that what? We are not going to be looking for selling opportunities now because we are still seeing buyers taking control over here. Push the upside, exhaustion, another push all the way up, another exhaustion. And then here we can even see that prices on the weekly support level over here. So which means that what? Sellers have control here. They are definitely going to push the market to the upside. Okay, so EURCAD, I'm looking for opportunities to buy, but not to sell because I'm above the what? The weekly resistance level. And I'm also seeing an uptrend structure here. But let me take it quickly to the daily time frame so that we can have another closer look. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of EURCAD. Now, EURCAD, the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone over here or the daily mid-range zone. Price is also moving to the upside of the daily. Why? Let me explain. So the first time you saw lower low, you saw lower high, you saw another lower low, another lower high, but sellers couldn't push the market down. Instead, buyers came in and they broke above, giving us a higher high, then a higher low. It went up again for equal high, equal high low. Are we going to see buy pressure to the upside? Certainly. So EURCAD, I'm expecting buy pressure from this weekly support level to be able to move the market to the upside. But let me take it again to a 4-hour time frame where I can dissect this area very well. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame of EURCAD. Now, EURCAD on the 4-hour time frame, what do we see over here. So on the 4-hour time frame, we have what? Strong level of buy pressure over here, very, very strong. And then we also have strong level of sell pressure. These are all sell pressure. So on the 4-hour time, what I can see now is a range. Okay, what I can see now is a range. There's no doubt. Everybody knows that this is what a range or a consolidation. So as a range or consolidation, I'll not be in a haste here on the 4-hour time frame to pick a buy at the moment. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be staying patient and see what price do within the range. Okay, because even if I pick a buy over here and expect price to go all the way up to touch the final target, it is likely that we may see sell pressure in the middle of what? The movement, and price may come down again. So in that case, I'll ignore any buying opportunity here and then wait for price to break out of the range, either to the upside or to the downside, for me to know where the entry or the direction is guaranteed on this pair, right? So EURCAD, no entry for today, no entry today. Okay, no entry today. Although I'm seeing the bullish engulfing can close, but no entry today because we are in a range for a consolidation period over here. Okay, let's wait for either a break above or a break below. All right, so that's also for what? For EURCAD. Let's go to the S&P 500. Somebody mentioned it. What was the name? Let's check the name out. Okay, that was Darlington. Mr. Darlington, let's go to S&P 500. S&P 500, where are you? All right, somewhere around here. There you are. Got it. All right, so this is S&P 500. Let us also dive into it. Let's dive into it. All right, so S&P 500, where are my levels? Let me check the monthly. Okay, the levels are here. Levels are here. It's okay. Let's start from the monthly. So this is what S&P 500 on the monthly time frame. Now the monthly time frame, we have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Price is an uptrend on this time frame. It's very simple. Okay, so we have higher high, we have higher low. Price moving all the way. Where is price going? It is going to touch the next resistance level to complete the monthly move, to give us what? Equal high. Then it completes it. So how can we pick entry to reach that equal high or that resistance level of the monthly? Let's take it again to weekly time frame to add another meaning. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of S&P 500. Now S&P 500, the weekly time frame, we are seeing that price has been able to break above the weekly midway zone to the upside, assuring us that what we are still in an uptrend going all the way up here. Simple as that. Simple as that. So S&P 500, the weekly time frame is also moving to the upside. Let's take it again to the day time frame to add another meaning. Okay, so this is also the day time frame of S&P 500. We have what? The daily upper zone. Price and uptrend on the day time frame. Push the upside higher high, higher low. We see another continuation push, which is about to break above previous resistance. So immediately price break above previous resistance, look for entry above it to reach the next one high or the next equal highs over here. All right, let me take it all the way to the 4-hour time frame and then finish it up. So this is the 4-hour time frame of S&P 500. Now, since we're on the resistance level, the daily, you're waiting for price to break above it, retest, and then entry comes in all the way to the upside on S&P 500. So S&P 500, these are full and complete technical analysis. So Darlington, your pair has been analyzed for you. Your pair has been analyzed for you. Let's go to the next pair. GBPUSD and then NZDUSD. We have Bolijas and then Asphalt. So Asphalt came first with the NZDUSD. Let's go all the way to NZDUSD. Yesterday, I told you guys that price was going to buy, but we are not going to pick the buying opportunity. Why? Because of something, and I'll explain that something for you guys. So remember, NZDUSD, we are already in a trade, okay, but we're looking for another opportunity to buy in that same direction. Let's explain. Let's take it all the way to a 3 months and then begin from there. Okay, so this is the 3 months time frame of NZDUSD. Now, NZDUSD on 3 months, we have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Price have seen buy pressure from support level, pushing it all the way to the upside. So we know from this time frame that price is going all the way to a next resistance level. But how are we going to pick entry to reach that next resistance level? Let's take it further to the monthly time frame and add more meaning as well. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of NZDUSD. Now, NZDUSD on the monthly time, what has price done? Price has been able to break above the monthly middle zone to the upside. So we are above the monthly what resistance level over here, which is an indication that buyers are still in control. They are pushing the market to the upside. So since everything is also clear here on the monthly time frame, let me take it again to weekly time frame where I can add another meaning to this analysis. All right, so this again is the weekly time frame of NZDUSD. Now NZDUSD on the weekly, we have the upper zone and then the lower zone over here. Price is an uptrend on the weekly, supporting the direction to the upside. We have higher high, we have higher low. I'm expecting a new higher high, a new higher low in this form, and the price goes all the way up there. So NZDUSD price should be able to break above this resistance to keep going all the way up. But currently, you can see that there's what a struggle. Price has touched this area 4 times. It hasn't broken above it yet. So this is the first time here on the weekly, the second time, and the third time, the fourth time again. There hasn't been any break above. So this means that the weekly resistance level is a strong level of sensitivity that we need price to break above first before we can what buy. Let me take it quickly to the daily time frame where I can add a closer understanding or meaning to this analysis. Okay, so this is also what the NZDUSD on the daily time frame. Now NZDUSD on the daily, we have the daily mid-range zone over here. Okay, and that is the sell pressure that we are seeing on the weekly resistance 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, preventing buyers from breaking above. But over here in the daily time frame, price is giving us what an uptrend. Okay, because it broke above this what lower high to give us a higher high, and has dropped down for higher low. So I'm expecting a break above as new higher high, new higher low, and then we go all the way up there. All right, yeah. So NZDUSD, I'm expecting what a break above this level because of this what uptrend. So the uptrend should bring in buy pressure to break above the what the resistance level. Let's take it all the way to 4 time frame and then prepare for entry on this pair. Okay, so this is the 4 time frame of NZDUSD. Now NZDUSD on the 4 time frame, this is what we have over here. Very simple as that. So we have the 4-hour mid-range over here, and then we are already in a buying opportunity here or a buying entry. And then yesterday I told you guys that what price has made a push. It is coming back for retest. After retest, we are not going to buy. Even if we see candle confirmation, we will ignore. Why? Because there's sell pressure from this resistance level, in which when we buy, price can hit the resistance and then reverse. So the best way is for what? Price to break above to give us a new high, which will be above all these equal highs. Then once we get a new high, we wait for what? Our higher low, and then we buy all the way to the upside on NZDUSD. So NZDUSD, this becomes our full and complete technical analysis. Okay, we are waiting for the next break above. Okay, price should be able to break above. Hold on. Price should be able to break above to give us what our next buying opportunity. So that's also what NZDUSD. Let's go to the next pair. Next pair was going to be, let me check, GBPUSD. Yes, that's right, GBPUSD. GBPUSD. Right, so this is also GBPUSD. Let's talk about this pair. We are also in a buying opportunity over here. This was also given for free on our live session last week. But let's go to it. GBPUSD. GBPUSD, what is happening over here on this pair? Higher time frame analysis. Let's continue or let's start. So if you look at the higher time frame of our GBPUSD, there's buy pressure from this support level moving the market all the way up. Where is it going? It is going all the way to make contact with this resistance level of the 3 months. So how can we pick entry also into that direction before the contact is made here? Well, if price makes contact, it will become what? Equal highs. So how would buyers be able to get here to create what? The equal high. Let's take it again to the monthly and add another meaning. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of GBPUSD. Now GBPUSD on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. What has happened on the monthly? Price has been able to break above the resistance level of the monthly time frame here and is trading above it. So once we are above the resistance level of the monthly, it is what? Buyer's market. We look for buying opportunities to the upside as well. So it is where you are going to pick the buy to make contact with this one, previous equal highs. All right, let me take it further to the weekly to add another meaning. So this is also the weekly time frame of GBPUSD. On the weekly, we have the weekly what? Mid-range zone over here. Price is an up on the weekly time frame since it started breaking structure here. It gave us a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So I'm expecting what the same move to continue on the market all the way to the upside. So we're looking for a buying opportunity above the monthly resistance level. Let's take it to a daily time frame. Add a what final touch before the 4-hour time frame for entry. Okay, So this is also the daily time frame of GBPUSD. We have the daily mid-range over here. Price is an uptrend on the daily time frame as well. We've seen the push higher, low. Price will continue buying all the way to the upside. We can also see that there's what? A bullish engulfing candle close over here, which is indicating that there's buyers available to move the market to the upside. Let me take you to a 4-hour time frame and then finish this pair completely. All right, so onto the 4-hour time frame of GBPUSD. Now, GBPUSD on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have on the 4H. Very simple as that. So on the 4-hour time frame, we saw how to push the upside from here, an exhaustion or retest, candle confirmation, morning star. That was where we picked our buy. Price has been able to break above what resistance level of the 4-hour to give us what a higher high. It has given us higher low, but are we going to buy from here to the upside? I will not recommend. Okay, so I'm not going to recommend any buy from here. Why? Because price is just what on the resistance level of the daily. And they can see sell pressure to come all the way down, okay, at any point in time. So buyers should be able to break above, retest, then we can look for opportunities to go all the way up in that manner. So GBPUSD, next buying opportunity will come in when there's a break above, the retest of it, and then we can go all the way up. For now, let's maintain our previous buy position and keep holding as our profit keeps increasing. So that's it also for GBPUSD. Let's go to the next pair again. Next pair again. Keep dropping your pair in the comment section. Next pair. Next pair, next pair. Next pair. All right, I'm seeing that USDCHF has been mentioned. USDCHF has been mentioned. Let's talk about USDCHF. Let's talk about USDCHF. So USDCHF, let's go all the way to USDCHF. All right, so this is also USDCHF. Now USDCHF, we are in a selling opportunity. This was also a free signal that I gave to you guys last week. Okay, so I gave you guys a lot of signals last week. But let's go to USDCHF analysis. Okay, where is USDCHF going? What is the direction? Okay, since we're already in the buy, we hit 2%. Price looks like it is reversing. Is it really going to reverse? Let's go through the analysis together. Okay, so this is USDCHF on the. Let's start from the monthly. It will be the same thing as we go to the 3 months. Let's start from the monthly. So the monthly time frame, what do we see here? We see the monthly upper, the mid-range, and then the lower zone. Now, on the monthly time frame, price has been able to break below this what support level. It is very clear that we broke below. We broke below. And if we broke below, who is in control? Sellers. Where are they going to push the market to the downside? So, USDCHF, we are looking for opportunities to sell only. Let me take you quickly again to weekly time frame where I can add another meaning to this analysis. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of USDCHF. We have the weekly upper and the weekly lower zone. Price is now downtrend the weekly, push your downside, lower low, lower high. We're expecting continuation push further to a downside. And we can also see that what there's an evening star candle confirmation over here, indicating what sellers are present, the sell pressure that can move the market all the way down. All right, so let's take it again to the daily time frame. Since the weekly has cleared everything out for us to know that we are indeed dropping, let's take it quickly to the daily time frame for more understanding. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of USDCHF. Now USDCHF on the daily time frame, let's look at one or two things over here on the daily. On the daily time frame, we have the daily mid-range zone over here. If you look at the daily time frame, price broke structure on the daily. We have lower low. We have equal high here. Let me use lines to represent it. So this was a push which gave us a higher high. There was higher low. Price couldn't go up. It came all the way down to give us a lower low, a lower high, which became what? A break of structure or a head and shoulder formation. Okay. But after price saw what? Or after price made the right shoulder, it came all the way down, managed to break below the support level here, but it has found buy pressure going all the way up. And we can even see that this buy pressure is what? Is a bullish engulfing candle close. So USDCHF on the day time frame, price is likely, okay, the percentage at which price will go up is very high. So price may go all the way up here before we see sell pressure again to the downside, or we can also see sell pressure from here, which will break below. Any of those things can happen, but the one that I think is likely to happen because of the bullish engulfing candle will be again a movement to the upside to create what? The second right shoulder before price may drop. But let's go to a 4-hour time frame, look at the structure very well, if price can go there or not. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of USDCHF. Now, USDCHF on the 4-hour time frame, let me add the 4-hour level so that we can explain this much more better. All right, so we have a 4-hour level of sensitivity here on the 4-hour time frame. So you look at the 4-hour time frame. All right, look at this. Price is on the 4-hour resistance level over here. So if buyers breaks above, then that will be going for a second touch before price sell. If buyers fail to break above, then the sell pressure will be seen here to break below, retest, and then we will sell on the retest to the downside. All right. So for now, we cannot say that we are selling over here to the downside. No, we can't sell exactly from here to the downside because of the bullish engulfing candle that we saw on the daily, which means that price can go up here before it drops. All right. Let's go back to daily and then we have a look at the bullish engulfing candle again. I want you guys to understand what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the daily time frame. Let me take this 4-hour level away. It's not needed here. So this is the daily time. So on the daily, you can see that we have what buy pressure here, buy pressure, buy pressure. We also have our bullish engulfing candle, which is a reversal candle. So this reversal candle can go all the way up to create another lower high before price drops all the way down. All right, so that was what I was trying to explain on the 4-hour time frame. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, let's bring back our 4-hour level. Let's bring back our 4-hour level. So we have 4-hour level over here. So what I'm saying is that if buyers are able to break above the 4-hour resistance level over here, then that means that we are going for what? Double confirmation before price drops all the way down. But if buyers are unable and sellers are able to push you to a downside, then we have another entry on this pair by waiting for a break below the daily support, retest, and then we hop in and ride it all the way to a downside. All right, so that will be it also for what? For USDCHF. Either an entry in this manner or price go all the way up, which is here we find an opportunity, we sell all the way down. All right, so USDCHF full analysis has been done. Okay, let's go to the next pair. Today I'm getting tired very quickly. Why? All right. All right, on to the next pair. Let's see. Let me just check through the comments. Hold on. Let me go to the comments. All right, I'm seeing UAUD a lot. UAUD. Someone said, please, can you look into synthetics? Sorry, I don't trade synthetics. I'm sorry, I don't trade synthetics. All right, I don't trade synthetics. I'm sorry about that. I'm seeing UAUD by Nwadi. JM Nwadi. UAUD. I'm also seeing AUDCHF. Okay. So AUDCHF and then EURAUD. Right, so let's look at UAUD. So UAUD, we were in a trade on this pair. We hit 2%, but price is reversing. Let's go through this pair again. So UAUD, I'm beginning the analysis on the higher time frame. Okay, so this is UAUD on the higher time frame, 3 months. Now UAUD on the higher time frame, we have the upper, the middle, and then the lower zone. Price have reached resistance level and are seeing sell pressure as a form of what this week. Is the sell pressure going to reverse the market or buyers will come in and push the market up? Let's find out as we go through the monthly time frame. Okay, so this is also the monthly time frame of UAUD. Now UAUD on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone and the monthly lower zone. Price have been able to break above the upper zone to upside with a push. And we have seen what price drop all the way down. We will see continuation push the upside or we will see continuous pressure down. Let's find out as we take you through again to the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is also the weekly time frame of UAUD. Now UAUD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range zone over here. Price is an uptrend on the weekly, higher high, higher low. Where should we go next? We should go all the way to the upside. So UAUD on the weekly time frame, it is very clear that we are going all the way up there since we're in an uptrend here on the weekly. Let me check again at the daily time frame to add more meaning. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of UAUD. Now UAUD on the daily time frame, price has broken structure, but we are still seeing sell pressure. Let me explain. So if you look closely, at the daily time frame, we have the what? The middle zone over here of the daily. Price was in a downtrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but it couldn't drop. Instead, buyers broke structure by breaking about the previous lower low to the upside, giving us a higher high, a higher low, and after making contact again, we are seeing sell pressure. So if price will see sell pressure, it'll come back here to pick buy pressure to go all the way up. So the next buying opportunity will come in from this what? Monthly support level before we go all the way up there. Let's go to daily and 4 hour time and explain what I'm talking about. Right, so this is the 4 hour time frame of what? Of UAD. Let me even close my position on UAD because it is actually reversing. It won't come back. It won't come back. So UAD, I have to close it. Closed. All right. So UAD, let's continue with the analysis. Now UAD on the 4 hour time frame, what do we have here? We are seeing an uptrend on 4 hour time frame. All right. So hold on. Let me take this off so that when I do the explanation, you guys can understand. Let me take all of this out. Okay. Let me delete everything, and then I'll give you guys the setup after I'm done with the explanation. All right. So this is what UAD on the 4 hour time. Now remember what did I say on the daily? I said on the day that what price is coming back to find what? Buy pressure from here to go all the way up. All right, that's what price coming to do. Since we are seeing what? More sell pressure here. Price coming back here to find buy pressure to go up. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame and explain it quickly over there. Right, so this is the 4 hour time frame of UAD. So UAD on the 4 hour time frame, what do you see? We see an uptrend. We have the 4 hour mid-range zone. Price went all the way up, high, higher low, went up again, equal high, higher low, went up again. You see the same thing, another equal high, price coming all the way down here before it goes all the way up again. So UAUD, I'm expecting what? Buyers to come in from here to push the market all the way to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting of EURAUD. So UAD is a long-term trade. That's what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting on UAD. So price will drop all the way down here, find buy pressure, and then move all the way up. Simple as that. Simple as that. And it's definitely coming down. It's definitely coming down. There's no two ways. It's definitely coming down because of what? The tremendous amount of sell pressure that we have seen on the daily time frame. All right, let's continue. Okay, AUDCHF, next pair. AUDCHF. Right, so AUDCHF by Asamoah Kwaku Evans. Asamoah Kwaku Evans. AUDCHF. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about AUDCHF. Hold on, let me pick another AUDCHF. I don't want this one. Let me check. AUDCHF. AUDCHF. Let me check one and see if that is what I want. Okay, let's go back to the previous one. AUDCHF. Okay, so this is AUDCHF on the 3 months. Let's go to the 3 months time frame. Oh, I don't have zones over here. Why? Let's go back. All right, so this is the what? The monthly time frame of AUDCHF. Hold on. Let me pick another one. I don't like this one. I think this is what? Something like no. Let me go to the other one. AUDCHF. Okay, so AUDCHF, this is the right one. Let's take it all the way to the higher time frame. Let's start from the monthly. So AUDCHF on the monthly time frame, what do we have over here? We have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Price have seen buy pressure from where? Here is going all the way up. Is it going up to touch here, or are we going to see sell pressure at any point in time to bring the market down? Let's find out as we take it again to a weekly. Let's check the weekly. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of what? AUDCHF. Now AUDCHF on the weekly, price is what? In a downtrend on the weekly time frame. Look at this. we had the weekly upper zone and the weekly lower zone. We saw a push to the downside, which was lower low. We saw lower high. Candle confirmations came in, but sellers are yet to push the market continuously to a downside. We are still what? Looking for the selling pressure to come all the way down since we're in the downtrend. But let's take a closer look at the daily time frame of AUDCHF to add another meaning. Okay, so this is AUDCHF on the daily time. Now, AUDCHF on the daily time frame. On the daily, we are in a downtrend as well. Price has broken structure. So we saw what? A push the upside, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But buyers couldn't push the market after higher low to the upside. Instead, it broke below, gave us a lower low, a lower high. Equal low here, it still couldn't break below. It is going up for the second time before it may drop all the way down. So this is the structure on AUDCHF. I'm expecting what? This buy pressure now to complete before I sell all the way down. Let me take it quickly to the 4-hour time frame and then have the what? The entry. Right, so this is what? AUDCHF on the 4-hour time frame. Yesterday we analyzed this pair. We're looking for an entry below after lower low and then lower high. But price never broke below. So where is it going? It is going all the way up. Hold on. It is going all the way up to reach this area before what? It drops again, just like I explained on the daily time frame. Let's go back to daily and have another look at it. So this is the daily time frame. Price needs to go back here before it sees sell pressure to drop all the way down. Simple as that. So that's it for AUDCHF. AUDCHF. So AUDCHF, we are done with the analysis over here as well. Next pair in the comment section. Next pair in the comment section. Let's check out the next pair. Let me see. Someone is saying EURUSD, we have done it. Okay, so kindly go back. I think that was the first pair that we analyzed. Or was it good? I think EURUSD. First pair that we analyzed, we just go back. Let me see if I can find new pairs. That will bring more enthusiasm to this live. Someone says CDUSD. Darlington, you're a bad guy. I know what you want. I know what you want. You know, the CDUSD, you don't trade it. I mean, which broker allows you to trade CDUSD? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's any broker like that. Okay, I'm seeing US30 by Samuel Lee. Samuel Lee. Okay. Someone said, where is the CD heading to? Downside. You know that the dollar has been depreciating and the CD is appreciating. Okay, you are a Ghanaian, so you know what I'm talking about. It's going down. It'll keep going down. But I'll check it for you very soon. Okay, I'll check it for you very soon. Let's go to US30. From US30, I'll check the CDUSD for you. Okay. All right, so US30. Yesterday, I told you guys that what? I'm looking for an opportunity to buy over here. I told you guys specifically that this was where we were looking for the buying opportunity. Those of you that were here yesterday, I told you guys this was what we were looking for, the buying opportunity. Candle confirmation came in. Okay, nice candle here. But I couldn't buy at that point. I saw it early here, then I entered. Okay, so this was what? Quite a late entry for me, but it is still worth it. I'm in US30 buy. Okay, yesterday we analyzed this pair. Okay, those of you that were live over here, you saw everything. We analyzed this pair completely. I'm in. So if you're also in, then congratulations. But let's reanalyze US30 again and see if we can find another buying opportunity on US30. So US30 going all the way to a 3 months to begin. Okay, so this is the 3 months time frame of US30. Now US30 on a 3 months time frame, we have the upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Price is seeing an uptrend over here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then we are going all the way up there. So the next buying pressure from here is going to make contact with this resistance level. How will price meet the contact, and how can we continuously buy before price meets that contact? Let's take it again to the monthly. Okay, so this is also the monthly time frame of US30. We have the what? The monthly mid-range zone. Price what? In an uptrend, we are trading about the monthly middle zone. So you can see what? This is a beautiful movement to the upside. Strong level of buy pressure, moving price up. All right, let's take it again to a weekly time frame to add another meaning. This is also the weekly time frame of US30. We have the weekly upper zone and the weekly lower zone. Price has managed to break above the weekly lower zone to the upside, giving us what? A push, retest, we go all the way up there. So US30 on the weekly time, you're also seeing what? A movement to the upside. Let's take it again to a daily time frame to add another meaning on US30. So US30, this is also a daily time frame. Let's put meaning into it. On the daily, we have the daily what? Mid-range zone over here. Price also in an uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Bullish engulfing candle close. Price moving all the way up. We are seeing continuous level of what? Hammer or continual level of what? Pin bars here, moving the market all the way up. So US30 is an absolute buy to the upside. Let me take you quickly to a 4-hour time frame and then we finish it up on the 4H. So this is the 4-hour time frame of US30. Now US30 on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have. So on the 4-hour time frame, what happened? Price broke above the 4-hour middle zone. There's also strong level of buy pressure on this 4-hour middle zone. So yesterday, there are 3 guys that we are buying here to the upside, and I'm in what? Profit as well. I think I gave this to the VIP group because I've already given it to you guys yesterday on the free. So I can't just drop it for you guys on it again. Okay, you guys are getting too much. But let me try and then get the before of the US30 if I can show you guys on my screen. Where is US30? Okay, there it is. So I have US30 here. I'm going to show you guys very soon. Hold on. Okay, so this is what? The US30. So this is the before. You can clearly see it over here. This is the before. And then you can see this was a signal that I gave in the VIP group. This is the VIP. This is the signal. And then you can see what we are running into profit. So that is it also for the US30. New entries comes in right after price breaks above. Retest, then we can find opportunity to go all the way up. So if price manages to break above the daily resistance, then we find entry above to go all the way to the upside. So that's also for what? For US30. So US30, we are done. On to the next pair. BTCUSD and GBPCAD. Let's go to BTCUSD. Someone says silver. Someone is also saying silver. Let's check out silver. XAGUSD. Silver. What is happening on silver? Okay. So silver, we are also seeing a strong movement to the upside on silver. Let's go to the higher time frame, 3 months. All right, so this is silver on a 3 months time frame. Let's put meaning into it. So we have our zones over here on the 3 months time frame. Price has made contact with the resistance level here of the 3 months. Are we going to break above? Yes, I think we are going to break above. So you can see this strong buy pressure in the form of what? This pin bar tells you that our buyers are in absolute control, and they've now made contact with the resistance level. So if the buy pressure continues, we are likely to break above. So for me, I'm going for what? A break above it because of the buy pressure that I'm seeing over here on the 3 months. Let me go again to the monthly to add another meaning. So this is also the monthly time frame of SAGUSD or silver. Price is still on the resistance level. I'm looking for a break above before entry. Let me take you quickly again to the weekly time frame. Right, so this is also the weekly time frame. Price has broken above all levels here on the weekly. It is also moving to the upside. Okay, this one should be, hold on, it should be here. Okay, should be here. All right, so price going all the way up. Now, since price going all the way up, and as I said, I'm expecting a break above before entry. Let me take you quickly to a daily time frame to add another meaning. All right, so this is also a daily time frame of SAGUSD. Now, the daily time, what is price doing? Look at the buy pressure here, strong buy pressure to the upside, making contact with this resistance level. Looking for a break above before entry. Let's go again to a 4-hour time frame. All right, so this is also the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame, I can see an uptrend over here. 4H upper and then 4H lower zone. Push exhaustion. I'm expecting a new push, new exhaustion, and entry comes into the upside on this pair. So SAGUSD, that's what we have. Okay, not so much to talk about here. Let's go to another pair. I think the next pair was what? Bitcoin or BTCUSD. Right, so BTCUSD, yesterday we did some analysis. I told you guys that price should hit here and start seeing sell pressure. I think it did hit, and I've seen sell pressure, but it's going up there again. Let's go to the analysis and then redo it on BTCUSD. So BTCUSD, this is what? The monthly time frame. Price has broken above the 3 months resistance level. It is moving all the way up. So over here on this 3 months, buyers are in control. But let's take it to the other time frame and see what is happening over there as well. All right, so this is also the monthly time frame of BTCUSD. We are seeing an uptrend, monthly upper, monthly lower zone, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. We're going to see a break above, retest again, and then continue going up. You find out very soon. So if you look closely at the BTCUSD, price has reached resistance level. All right, let me take it quickly to the weekly time frame to add another meaning. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of BTCUSD, weekly mid-range zone. Price after making contact with this resistance level have seen what? Bearish engulfing candle close, which is what? A reversal candle. So there's more likelihood that what? This bearish engulfing candle will bring what? Some form of sell pressure to push the market a little bit to the downside. Let me take it again to the day time frame where I can add another meaning for you guys. Okay, so this is also the day time frame of BTCUSD. Now BTCUSD on the day time frame, we have the daily mid-range over here. Price has given us a double top. This is a double top. We've seen the break below the neckline. We've seen the retest of it. We've also seen candle confirmation, which is what? This pin bar. Let me zoom in for you guys. So this is a double top. 1, 2 top. Came all the way down, broke, retested. Where should we go next? Downside. So here we have even seen that what? There is a pin bar confirmation over here for us to sell all the way to the downside. How are we going to sell? Let's take quickly to the 4-hour time frame. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame, and this is what we predicted yesterday. I told you guys the price should go all the way up here, make contact, and start dropping. Now, price has done that. Okay, so we are not in. How can we get in? Let's take this off and look how we can get in on this pair if the opportunity hits us. So here we can have a level here for the 4H. Right, so this is a level for the 4H time frame. On the 4H, what do you see? I'm seeing what? Head and shoulder formation. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. A very beautiful head and shoulder formation. But entry will come in at the right shoulder when I see candle confirmation. All right, so let me check the lowest time frame, probably maybe the 1 hour or the 2 hour, and see what is happening there. Okay, so on the 1H or the 2 hour time frame, we can get a closer or an early entry somewhere around here. You can get an early entry somewhere around here to sell all the way to a downside on this pair. All right. Yes, so that's it also for the BTCUSD. That's it also for the BTCUSD. Let's go to the next pair. Next pair in the comments. Okay, GBPCAD, CAD JPY as well. GBPCAD and CAD JPY. Let's go to GBPCAD. Okay, this is also GBPCAD. Let's begin the analysis from the higher time frame, guys. If you haven't joined my free signals group, the link is in the description of this video. Make sure to also subscribe to the channel if this is your first time of joining us. And then don't forget to share and like this one as well. All right, so I'm going to dive into GBPCAD very shortly for you guys. Very shortly for you guys. Let me take 30 seconds rest. I'm tired. Let me just take 30 seconds rest and see what happens. Okay, so GBPCAD, this is the 3 months time frame. Where is price going on the 3 months? We have the upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Price has been able to break above the middle zone. It's very clear that we are breaking above. But after breaking above, will price continue going up? Let's find out as we take you through the various time frames together. So GBPCAD onto the monthly time frame. Now, this is the monthly time frame of GBPCAD. If you look at GBPCAD on the monthly, we have the monthly mid-range zone. Price has also broken above the 3 months middle zone very clearly. But so here we can see we are trading above clearly. A clear trading above, or a clear break above to trade above. All right, so what are we going to do next? We're going to look for a buying opportunity from here to go all the way to the upside. Let me take you quickly to the weekly time frame where I can add another meaning. This is the weekly time frame of GBPCAD. Now, GBPCAD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly resistance level. Price has struggled to break above this weekly resistance level. But can we find entry below here to go to the upside since we are still in the uptrend on the overall? Let me take it again to a daily time frame. Okay, let me take it again to a daily time frame. This is the daily time frame of GBPCAD. Now, GBPCAD on a daily time frame, we have the daily mid-range zone. Price has made a daily push and daily retest Will it continue to go all the way up? Next question for what? An answer. Let's take it again to the forward time frame where we look at what exactly is happening over here before we can locate an entry to the upside on GBPCAD. So GBPCAD onto for each time frame. All right, so this is the forward time frame of GBPCAD. Now GBPCAD on the forward time frame, we have the 4-hour mid-range zone over here. Now the forward time frame, we can see the price were in the down to lower low and lower high. But are we going to sell? No, because we know that the overall direction is to the upside and we're only looking for buying opportunity. So you can see the price made contact, all right. It saw sell pressure, but did it extend further to the downside? No. It has seen buy pressure again, moving the market to the upside, which means that what this sell pressure was just a decoy, or it was just an impulse. What is an impulse move? An impulse move is the first wave of buy or sell pressure that hits the market anytime price which is an area of what? Sensitivity. So price reach what? A resistance level. And I know that there's a lot of people that will be selling from this resistance level because price is looking out below a range. And if it has come back to retest that range, you have to sell. But for us, we won't sell because we go in the overall direction. We didn't start from the forward time frame. If you are doing analysis on the forward time, you will be selling from here. And you are not wrong. But we are doing from the higher time frame. We will be buying. But not now. We will buy when price breaks above, retest, and then go all the way up in that manner. Right, so that will be us on the GBPCAD. So GBPCAD, this is us. A break above, a retest, and then we buy all the way to the upside. Next, in the comment section. I'm tired. I'm tired. Next in the comment section. I may end the live. CAD JPY. Okay. Someone still say EURGBP. I think EURGBP has been done. Let me check out EURGBP. I may just give you the setup. I think we've done EURGBP. I've seen CAD JPY. From here, I'll move to CAD JPY. So EURGBP, we've done EURGBP. This is our EURGBP setup. Okay, this is our EURGBP setup. All right, so you can just look at it and then we go to the next one. This is our EURGBP setup. This is our EURGBP setup. So EURGBP, after CAD JPY, I'll go through it again for you. All right, so let's finish up with CAD JPY. Then we come back to EURGBP. All right, so CAD JPY. All right, so this is CAD JPY. Now CAD JPY, this pair. Let's go through it. Now with the CAD or with the CADs or with the JPYs, I think JPYs. So JPYs, they are doing themselves. my Ghanaian friends will say that they are doing themselves something which is there. You get it? They are trying to trick us, but we will still follow up. But let's go through the analysis on CAD JPY. So CAD JPY all the way to a 3 months time frame. This is CAD JPY on a 3 months time frame. Now over here, we have what? Resistance level, support level. Now over here on this pair, price made contact with the resistance level. All right. After making contact, we saw what? Bearish engulfing candle close. That's number one. There's also another bearish engulfing candle close over here. So we have two bearish engulfing candle close that has formed right after price what? Made contact with the what? Resistance level. So this should tell us that what? There's more sell pressure in the system that should push the market to the downside. How should I read the price will come down? Let's go to the other time frames and check it. So we are going to first contact the monthly time frame for understanding. This is the monthly time frame of CAD JPY. Now CAD JPY on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper and the monthly lower zone. Price has broken below the monthly lower zone to the downside, giving us a push. After push, what happens? Retest after retest, I expect more sell pressure to the downside. So CAD JPY, I'm expecting sell pressure below this what? Monthly lower zone to the downside. Okay. Now, how do I sell? Let me take it again to weekly to add another meaning. This is the weekly time frame of CAD JPY. Now, CAD JPY on the weekly time, we can clearly see the price in a downtrend. We have the weekly mid-range zone. We have lower low here. We have lower high. We have equal low. We have equal lower high. What should price do? It should sell from here because we are also in a downtrend on the weekly. So I'm looking for selling pressure from here to sell all the way down on CAD JPY. Let me take it quickly to daily time frame to add another meaning. This is the daily time frame of CAD GBP. Now, CAD GBP on the daily time frame, we've seen a downtrend, we've seen a reversal, we've seen what? A head and shoulder formation. So where is it? The reversal, the head and shoulder formation, the break of structure. This is it. Left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder. This also what the break of structure. We got to see what price broke below to give us a lower low, lower high. It should come all the way down. So CAD GBPY on the daily time frame, also looking for a selling pressure from here to sell to the downside. How do I sell? Let me take it again to the 4-hour time frame to complete it. This is the 4-hour time frame of CAD GBPY. Now CAD GBPY on the 4-hour time frame, beautiful structure here. We are also seeing a downtrend on the CAD GBPY. So we have sell pressure here, and then another sell pressure here. So here, with the third touch, you can see the price has formed what? A bearish engulfing candle at that area. All right. So there should be more sell pressure to push the market all the way down. CAD GBPY. So CAD GBPY, I'm expecting what? A selling opportunity. All the GBPY pairs, I'm expecting sell. From yesterday, I told you guys I was expecting sell pressure from all the GBPY pairs. Okay, price may be going up maybe for now, but I'm expecting on overall, I'm expecting what? Sell momentum. All right. So I'm still waiting on these pairs to start dropping so that I can also hop in. So CAD GBPY, this is our full and complete analysis. All right, let's go to the EURGBP that was mentioned by Jonathan. Question, my bro. Yo, Jonathan, question, are you here? I see you, Jonathan, I see you. I'm going to do for you, Jonathan, I see you. EURGBP, let's go to EURGBP and then do the analysis on EURGBP. So EURGBP, let's go and then do the analysis from there. Right, so EURGBP, let's start the analysis from the 3-month time frame. Right, so this is EURGBP on the 3M. Now, on the 3M, we have the upper zone on top, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. Price have seen buy pressure from this support level, strong support level from here to the upside. And has made third contact and fourth contact. It saw the same thing, buy pressure. But after seeing the buy pressure to go all the way up, sell pressure came in a form of what? This way here, and has also dropped the market to the downside. So buyers there, they are 10. They were able to push the market from that strong support level to the upside. But sellers said, no. We're not going to allow you to push the market that up. So we also came in and then brought the market all the way down. So currently, at the sellers market, sellers are in control because of what? The pin bar here. But let's go to the other time frame and see what is happening over there as well. So EURGBP, I'm going to take it again to the monthly to add more meaning. This is the monthly time frame of EURGBP. Now EURGBP on the monthly time frame, look at this. We have the monthly upper and the monthly lower zone. Price was able to break structure here on the monthly by breaking about the monthly lower zone. Look at it. This was lower low, all right? This was also what? Lower low. What happened? Buyers came up, pushed the market all the way up, broke above to give us a higher high here. But after that, what happened? It dropped down, failed to complete higher low to move up. Instead, what did it do? It continuously dropped to trade below what? The monthly lower zone. So this is what? Now a downtrend on the monthly. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We go all the way down. Simple as that. So EURGBP entries will come in to the downside. How do you pick entry to a downside? Let me take it again to the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of EURGBP. Now EURGBP on the weekly time frame, we have a weekly mid-range zone over here. Price has also broken structure on the weekly. How? This was what? High, higher high. All right. This area should have been higher low to move the market up, but it couldn't. Price broke below. So price has broken what? Below previous what? High over here to the downside, giving us a downtrend on this base. So on the weekly, we are seeing downtrend formation. We are still coming all the way down. How do we pick the sell? Let's take it again to what? The daily time frame for a better look. So this is the daily time frame of EURGBP. Now EURGBP on the daily time frame, we are seeing a downtrend. Where is the downtrend? Lower low, lower high, equal low or new lower low from here, lower high again. You should drop all the way down. So here we are looking for the selling opportunity right exactly on this resistance level. Okay, so this is a daily resistance. I didn't bring it, but there's a daily resistance there. And there's also what? A bearish engulfing candle close over here, indicating that what we are dropping to the downside. So let's go and look at what this bearish engulfing candle means on the 4 times before entry to the downside. So bearish engulfing candle is what? A reversal candle. Let's go and see what has happened on the 4 hour. So this is also the 4 hour time. Now the 4 hour time frame, what do we see here? We are also seeing a downtrend. This was a higher high, higher low, higher high. Price couldn't go up. It reversed to give us what? A lower low. After low, what happens? Lower high, and drop all the way down. So on the daily, we saw a reversal candle. All of this is the reversal candle, which is what the bearish engulfing. But on the 4 hour, we are seeing a reversal pattern, which is what? A head and shoulder formation. So the candles are communicating, okay, on different time frame. It's a different communication. I mean, how do I put it? On different time frames, the same communication, but different. I don't even know how to put it. Anyways, we have bearish engulfing candle in the daily. We are seeing what? A break of structure on the 4 hour or head and shoulder 4 hour. We're looking to sell all the way to a downside on what? On UGBP. So UGBP, this is our full and complete analysis as well. Okay, sell pressure comes in right after we get a lower high and a candle confirmation. We go all the way to a downside. So this is what UGBP setup. Let's see if there's any other pairs to analyze. Silver has been analyzed. Silver, I'm looking for a break above the resistance before entry. Yeah, crazy. Yes. So your zone has been, your pair has been analyzed. Okay, your pair has been analyzed. Okay, Andrew Wambua says following you every day. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very, very much. If Yanchuku promise, yeah, if Yanchuku, you are the guy with the long name, right? If Yanchuku promise, you are the guy with the long name. He said every day we are here and ready. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your loyalty, and thank you for your support. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of today's live session. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to, and then turn on the bell notification, get notified anytime I drop a new video, and also like this particular video as well. And above all, make sure that you are joining my free signals group. The link is in my bio. The link is also in the description of this video. The link is also in the live chat box on this one live, so you can click on any of them to join us in the free signals group. Thank you all for coming in. Remember to stay classy and trade classy. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for another live session. Thank you all. Peace. Have a great day.